Today, we're gonna blow shit up. And who knows, maybe we might have a success. So, we're making a rocket. Here is the plan. I 3D printed this rocket housing, and I plan to melt and pour my fuel in here. Once that is done, I can put my core mold in here, pour the fuel, take it out, introduce my rocket nozzle, and that's it. That is my rocket. Pretty easy, right?
To reinforce the tube, I've simply added an outer cylinder, filled it in, and in my slicer, I will make sure there's no top walls. And since it has no top walls, I can just pour the concrete on there while reinforcing my rocket.
As for a rocket nozzle design, I put a bunch of information into a software called RPA, and then manipulated ChatGPT into telling me what size the aperture and the exit and the throat size should be for a rocket about this size. And it told me the size. And so with that information, I went to the most complicated CAD program in the universe, Tinkercad, and I designed my own molds. I paused the print during a very specific point so I can insert some washers. Those washers are gonna be my reinforcement for my nozzle. First, I do need to change my hat. Now I'm ready. Okay, I don't know, is that too runny? Okay, I'm just gonna go with it. Why not? I'm gonna start with the nozzles. These bad boys have reinforced washers. It's like making pancakes. Not really. Making man cakes. Alright, just shut down my YouTube account. This is supposed to dry in 15 minutes. Rinse cautiously with water for several minutes. Oh, or eye contact. Skin contact. Wash immediately with soap and water. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Still runny as heck. As Helione. I think that should work. And I think I'm gonna go no spoon. Full cupping it. Okay, I'm used to that for this. And yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more. I think this is way too runny now that I think about it. Look at this. Maybe not, because it's already drying. Alright, you gotta keep mixing. Just keep mixing. Just keep mixing. You know, like the famous Dory the Explorer. Okay, I think that's good enough. Spoonie to the side, and my dog is scratching the door. Of course she wants to go inside right now. The worst time possible. Napkin. Pocket napkin. Bro, my dog is tripping right now. You can wait 5 minutes when I can, bro. It's pretty heavy. I need more pocket napkins. I have a leak. In the middle. You can see. Maybe. Quick. Dude, that's so much. I removed the top walls. I mean the top surface, the top shell. That means it's pouring right up like.
What happened is that at the very bottom of my rocket, I didn't add a floor. And that caused the concrete to go in there and level out and basically fill up the inside when it was supposed to be empty.
No wonder why it's taking so much, dude. Oh my god, what did I do with this? Well, this was trash. Chef, make mistake.
Are all of them like this?
Well, I'm gonna have to print some more out that actually work. And then this is a learning experience. A happy mistake. I just noticed how fucking ridiculous it looked. And I made a big mistake. I, put a big ass hole in the rocket. Who would do that? New day. New rockets. These guys are pretty dry. No leaks. There you go. There we go. After they dried, they came out pretty good. Can't complain. And there's no leaks at all. Empty on the inside. Here you can see a before and after the sanding of the nozzles. I got the 6 nozzles. The plan is to heat this up close to 200 degrees, whatever the melting point of PLA is. I'll be testing with my laser thing. It's pretty cool. And then I'll peel them off like an orange. That's the plan. I have a fork. I have nothing else planned other than that. So let's figure that. Yeah, let's figure this out. Shit. No, we wait for the water. So right now it's at 150. So what I'm gonna do is just turn it down a bit, the other way, and try one. Let's see what's gonna happen. I saw some bubbles. Oh, napkin. Pocket napkin. Not long enough. Still hard. Maybe I should wait till it gets to 200. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. 175. I'm gonna try again. Yeah. There we go. Definitely more time and hotter though. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, but it is working. Look at that. It's bubbling now, so I'm gonna back up a little bit. Actually, no, that's not it. I'm gonna try this one again. Okay, that's really hot, but not too hot, where I can still move it and handle it. Fuck. That's hot though. Yeah, we're at 200. Well, we were at 200, but I forget which way it is all the time. There you go. I'm gonna try one more time. No way, it's just shriveling back up into a fucking cylinder. Look at that. I had just opened it up. It doesn't get as soft as you think it does. It just gets really flexible. And that's at 210 Fahrenheit. So, but it is coming out. Can't complain about that. Ah, fuck. What happens if I just leave one? I'm just gonna leave that in there, see what happens for a minute. 205. This is how much I've done. I'm gonna take this one out. The difference. It's obviously hotter. What? Wait. Did it get harder? It definitely got harder. I can't leave it in there. It's definitely gonna make it harder to take out. Interesting. Now I know that. Boil your PLA, guys. It makes it harder. Kind of. I guess what happened is that I annealed it. Just annealed the fucking print. No, but somehow it's still soft. Like its internal temperature is high, but it's annealed. So therefore it is a little stronger. I just need to take the plug off, I guess. There you go. Nice. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Well, that's the first one. Second one, almost out. Also, almost perfect. I have little mistakes. Okay, so I just got done peeling the nozzles. They came out pretty good. I mean, the outside, it doesn't matter if it's bad or not, because I'm still gonna paste them on there. Like, actually put a paste so they can stick to the tube. Look at that. Hold on, let me switch in. Okay, so this is the exit side of the nozzle. This is where all the fire and everything is gonna come out. And this is the other side, where the fuel is gonna be inside. Pretty good. And on the inside, you can see the metal washers.
So this is my first nichrome igniter. I'm using nichrome wire and just 2 wires so I can create a coil. It'll heat up and then ignite the rocket. And I should mention that I do need to coat them in the fuel that I'm gonna make, in the gooey ooey fuel.
Now it is time to make the rocket fuel, and we need 2 ingredients. We're gonna need some sorbitol, which is a laxative, so if you eat too much, it's gonna turn you into a rocket. Be careful. And our second ingredient is gonna be potassium nitrate, which is a tree stump remover. Okay, to melt the fuel, I think we're gonna have to get this at 200 degrees Fahrenheit. You have to get this type of stove specifically, because if you get something with a flame, well, rocket fuel and flame, you know what's gonna happen. This mix is going to be 35% sorbitol, 65% potassium nitrate. 230, that's way too hot, way too quick. Oh my god, there's an airplane! I'm sure that's gonna sound great on the video. This stove is not accurate at all. It's giving me way higher values than I need. So, I'm gonna turn it off and turn it on as I need. For now, I think I'm gonna start putting it in. It's just like this so it mixes well. Ooh, there's clumps. That's not good. I'm very nervous, by the way. This just doesn't look right. And if shit starts blowing up, I don't know. Why's my dog out here, bro? Oh my God. So I can already tell I should have definitely mixed before. And I should have made sure there was no clumps. And it wasn't a windy day. And there was no airplanes. But honestly, I've been looking for the perfect day for so long that I was never gonna get this done. So that's okay that I did this the way that I did. Maybe this will help. Oh, a bug just landed in there. Too bad. You're part of it now. You're part of the mission. You gotta add some carbon in it. How hot do I gotta get this, bro? Here. Now I have to pull up my laptop because I didn't research enough. And it's dead. Of course it's dead. Yeah, I'm gonna have to crank this up a little bit more. Okay, it is cranking up. Yeah, it's starting to melt now. Yay! It's definitely the temperature that's making it hard to melt. Oh my god, what am I doing? Look at this consistency. It's definitely my very strange smell. That's a new smell. That's a new smell right there, son. First I was afraid, I was petrified. How we doing in the temperature areoli? See, it's only 175. So it's definitely the amount of stuff I'm putting on it that's making it take a long time. Okay. I should have thought about the spoon. Spoon is not the move. Don't do spoons, guys. Don't be spooning out there. I'm gonna have to turn this down because I'm getting there real quick. It actually smells really good now. Holy shit. Spoon is melting, who would have thought? I think this is the right consistency. There's always airplanes, oh my god. I think this is the right consistency, but I'm scared. I don't know if I should go a little hotter. Oh, that's good, look at that. I think that's good. You know what, I'm just gonna do it. Why not? Well, actually, why not is not a smart thing to say. There's a lot to lose right now. That was messy. Man, it's not gonna work like that. The funnel doesn't really work. Look at that, it's getting clogged. The consistency is not right for that. So, I guess I'll pour it in first.
That's a lot. Oh my god, dude, I'm making a mess. Okay, so I went to go get this one. Oh man, that's terrible. But you know what? I'm gonna let it cool down and then try to carve it out and fix it. I made such a fucking mess. This is my igniter. Okay, I'm dipping the igniters in the fuel. I'm so nervous, guys. You don't even understand. Okay. It's easy to collect. It really is like Play-Doh. And I have no choice to use my hands because it's all drying out. That was an easy cleanup. Oh my god. As for the mold, it's probably cool enough now. You know what? I completely forgot to use the release. This is a terrible rocket. Oh my god. Look at that. Well, we're still gonna do it. Why not? Yeah, that's actually really bad. Here I have the comparison of the two. Here, let me. So the one on the right, it is a terrible grain. This one is supposed to be no grain. The difference is, this was supposed to be full throttle. This was not. You can't really measure it like it's a gas engine. But what you can do is put a grain on it to increase, I guess, the throttle. And this was supposed to be low throttle, max throttle. You know, quote unquote. But this one is terrible. I'm still gonna light it. Don't worry. Right now, I'm just gonna test the fuel grain. Let me see if this is actually a thing that works.
I'm so fresh like the morning.
Oh shit.
Mouth wide open like they yawning. Every time they see me, they in G-Shock. Homie, this is too
Oh
far.
my god.
Homie, I feel too
Yes, it works. Okay, it left it pretty smoky out here. But it does work, so I'm gonna clean everything up just in case. As for the nozzles, I'm gonna press them in using one of these bad boys right here. Ooh, that's going in crooked. Yeah, that's very crooked. I lost a tiny piece right there. Oh my god, dude, can the airplanes just stop flying for like when I'm done recording? Okay, so that's like halfway in. Now I'm gonna apply some Loctite, all purpose. I really doubt this is gonna do anything. It's gonna fun. Honestly, at this point, what have I not gotten in my fingers? Look at that. Not bad, huh? That actually looks terrible. But very heat resistant. Okay, rocket number 2. Oop, almost put it in the wrong way, son. Okay, second rocket, nozzle going in. Okay. That's going in well, not like the other one. And again, what have I not gotten in my finger? A lot. So, some more, baby. Yeah, this is all that wants to go. Doesn't want to go any further than that. So, this one doesn't have as much torque or as much thrust per second, I guess. This one is gonna burn for longer, so I don't think it should pop out. And there we go. This one is the no core. This one is the messed up core, which is really ugly. Interesting.
Now, to hold everything I did 3D print a base out of ASA that we can stick into the ground, and it worked pretty good. You'll see in a couple of minutes. Now, for ignition system, it's dirt simple. I don't know what that means, but it's just negative and positive connected to a 12-volt car battery, and we have speaker wire that's pretty long and it does the job. I was planning to make an igniter with an Arduino so it could be timed and everything, but I was running out of time and I wanted to see this thing work. Before I show you the rockets being fired, I do want to mention I am gonna put a raw footage at the end of the video. For now,
All right.
Enjoy.
I'm exiled to the greener grass, searching for the uncertain haze. Familiar skies and
Okay, do you see that spike coming out of the rocket? That is potassium carbonate and is one of the solid byproducts that this fuel creates. Also, you can see how everything is exiting to the side. So our first one, half success, half failure, I would say. Actually, that's full success. Look at that.
Dude, it looked like it got clogged.
Yeah, it started going out to the sides.
Maybe has a big one.
Did it melt the concrete and it made another exit?
I think so. No. Where there was no concrete, it went through there.
Look at that nozzle.
That's the thing that came up. That started forming, right?
Nice. Alright, 3, 2, 1. It has no more nozzle, it can't create pressure. Too much fucking sauce, bro.
Too much fucking sauce indeed. So what happened? Our rocket with our core, the hole in the middle, has way too much surface area. And our surface area increases the time in which our fuel gets burnt. The quicker it burns, the more gas it creates in less time. And since our nozzle is not as big as it needs to be, it needs to escape. It really does. So it just blows off the nozzle since it's way, way too small for how much pressure it's actually creating.
Holy shit.
I need you to watch very carefully because right here, you'll see it in slow-mo, right there. That is a rocket nozzle bouncing. Well, at least part of it. And yes, I did find it, and I could not find the washers. That means I couldn't gather much data from this nozzle, but we do still have our other rocket, which worked a lot better, and I feel like we can gather a lot more data. I just have to clean it. Okay, and to my surprise, the washers were completely gone, and the hole became pretty big. I did not expect it to, I guess, degrade this much. I did expect a little bit of erosion, but not this much. So I'm gonna have to combat all of that with a graphite nozzle. I plan to basically use the CNC that I used for the last video to make a graphite nozzle. Also, I do want to make a graph mapping out my thrust, so I do have to make like a scale with my Arduino so I can gather data. And there's much more I want to do. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any recommendations, concerns, problems, write them, roll them up, and put them up, yo.